The first thing that makes our family so unique is that we have six kids and 3 pairs of twins. So the oldest are Lucas and Sabrina. We call them Luke and Bree.
And the second are Jacob and Thomas. They're identical.
And then the third pair of twins is Benjamin and Daniel. We call them Ben and Danny.
My thought has always been the kids didn't ask to be born into a big family, so I hate to deprive them. I want them out there. I want them to go to the grocery store. I want them to go to restaurants, and I want them to know how to act in public.
Yeah, and we get a lot of comments in restaurants that your children are so well behaved, and people will walk up and be like, well, if you have 6 kids, you can't let them run around, or that, you'll just have chaos. They've learned as they've grown up that, okay, we sit in our chairs until it's time where we're allowed to get down. It also keeps them kind of focused on the meal too, because if you're stuck in the chair and you're looking at your food, there's what you can do. So, but they talk to each other and they get animated at the table, and they love eating out. Yeah, well, that's one thing that's really important. If you have 6 kids, they can really get stuck in your house. I mean, you could kind of get this paralysis, like, well, we can't go anywhere. We can't control these kids. And we try to go everywhere and try and take them out to do things all the time. You can imagine getting them dressed in the morning, getting them to the table at the same time and everyone's hands washed. That's something you just kind of learn because you just have to do it. If you don't get 6 kids dressed into the table in time to have breakfast before someone has to go to school, they're not going to eat. So in your mind, you just have to go, okay, it's time to go get those 4 dressed, and those 2 are getting dressed by themselves. And we have these kind of formulas that aren't really written down, but that we've done every day.
I have them all come into the room, into the bathroom. They're all lined up. I have a squirt bottle and a brush. I'm just like boom, 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 brush, next,
And I do the same thing, brushing their teeth in another bathroom.
At church, they all have a cereal bar before we go in because we just don't have time for breakfast before service. So, those cereal bar boxes come 6 bars in a box. I open it up in the car so that, by the time we get out of the car, they're already open, and I just hand them out, and I hurry up and eat it, and then wipe them down and send them off to their classes.
We try and encourage them to be individuals, and it's really about how you engage with them. Talking to them and asking them individual questions like, what do you like about this, or what game are you playing, and not just talking to the group, it's talking to them individually.
They're close in age, and I think that's why they're close, as opposed to being 3-4 years apart and having the sibling rivalry or.
It's not that they don't fight, they do.
Yeah.
But, and I mean, one of the funniest things that they fight, that they'll say to each other is, that's not nice. You're not invited to my birthday. It's like, we beg to differ. You guys were born on the same day,
The identical twins, they fight too, but they're very, very close.
And they're very protective of each other. Even with their other brothers and sisters, they'll make sure, like, oh, that's Tommy's toy, or that's Jack's toy, and they'll protect each other's interests a little more than the fraternal twins do.
Although Luke and Bree
are very close too.